Connection terminated.
This rescue really doesn't feel like a rescue.
Nope.
Even for Mirage, this level of disregard is beyond the pale. There's more she is not telling us.
I'm just relieved to hear we aren't a million years from home.
Oh, that's open now. Sweet.
Ah, this is where they kept the good stuff. Advanced machinery and upgrades that would have come down from on high. Scan it all, Breaker. You earned it.
That's the plan. Yes, next level threshers. Don't have to worry about the scraps that the game gives me.
These are pieces of the Excalibur, right? That giant tunnel borer you drove us all down here in.
Yes. Every facility and piece of equipment you've
Holy
seen
shit.
anywhere on Calyx was once a part of the Excalibur.
It always seemed unnecessarily complicated to me. Why couldn't we just dig a giant hole and throw everything in it?
The Excalibur was designed to have structural pieces removed from it as we descended, enabling us to industrialize new sectors from the moment of the discovery. Your giant hole strategy would have lacked this sophistication.
But it would have worked. Mm-mm. Boom. Okay, cool. Okay, that takes Thresher Mark 2. Steel frames. So I've got some of the items at least. Mm.
Local signal deciphered. Ingress PRXXXX. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation.
A facility door with no serial number?
This may be related to the Phoenix Protocol that I initiated earlier. An entrance accessible to us now that the expedition is in a formal state of emergency.
Understood. We're on it.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Undertow.
Undertow. Okay, I'll check that in a second. Okay, we'll go check that out while it does its thing over here. That's gonna take a bit. It's where we found what's-his-face. Back in the same area where we found him?
the Excalibur. Proceed to your designated safety area and prepare for descent. We are bound for our final destination, Sector Victor. Upon arrival, preparations for our scheduled 3 ascent
Sounds like Paladin.
begin immediately. Do not delay in exiting the vessel. Does my voice really sound like that?
Yes.
You didn't make them play it back for you?
I did not feel it was necessary.
Well, now you know better.
Escape pod access granted. Do not proceed unless authorized.
This doesn't look like the way to an escape pod.
No, it does not.
Alright, this is definitely not an escape pod. Where are we?
Pulse room initialized. Emergency reboot required.
A surveillance and intelligence room. Likely a contingency planned for by Pacific, with access available only to them. The designation of this place as an emergency escape pod seems to have been a deception.
Oh shit.
But if there were no escape pods, that means...
The implications are disturbing. But we must press on.
Nobody is monitoring who. Peter, you can speak freely. I want to know. Being Tarish, and let me remind you, for their own good. I'm telling them it was a mistake. I had that I was imagining things. So I'm at the monolith too. And what do they say? I don't think they care. They want it anyways. I see. Maybe we should together.
These recordings are increasingly disturbing. It sounds as if this groundbreaker was not merely an agent of Pacific, but placed in some kind of isolation.
Okay.
So what? Something down there was dangerous. They had a responsibility to tell everyone they could, and they didn't. They went back on it. They were a puppet.
They were under duress. It isn't like you to be unsympathetic for one of your peers, Sergeant.
This is no peer of mine.
Reboot complete. Power levels critical. Establish tap wire circuit to initialize long-range sensors.
I get it. These tap wire things do more than just listen to people. There are also batteries that suck up thermal energy.
Oh, I think I've only found 3.
Power backup for this equipment.
The long-range sensors that this room promises us could be of great value, Sergeant. I want these tap wires recovered and returned here as soon as possible.
Tap wire 1. Connecting. Tap wire 2.
Oh, I had them all. Haha. Thought I only had 3.
Tap wire 3. Connecting. Tap wire 4. Connecting.
Wait, 8? Oh, there's more behind me. Fuck. Okay. Damn it. Also, yeah, we only got half. There's no quick way out of this godforsaken hole. I have no idea. Oh. Well. So there's one on this floor. That helps narrow it down, doesn't it now? In here, maybe? Hmm. I have no bloody clue, honestly. Mm-mm. The next real bit. Where could that possibly be? Been through here. Hmm. I'm wondering if I go... Hang on. Okay. Trying to see if there's a natural way down. Where the heck am I?
This looks like another one of those eavesdropping bugs we found in the pulse room. We should scan this and bring it back.
Hidden within the structure, it seems. Clever. Disgraceful.
This route within Sector Zulu. I told you. I can feel the energy. Now, all I have to do is never have direction. And emerge someplace convincing enough to... everywhere. Eventually. And if we don't... then... sometimes the contingency is you just tell people the truth.
This was one of the major mining outposts in the sector. Not much left of it, but you can see how we didn't leave an inch of these veins untapped. If Calyx had it, we were taking it.
Yeah, see that. A lot of limestone. Now, is there an easy way out? I was really kind of banking on there being a convenient way to get the fuck out of here. I honestly kind of am feeling like they did themselves a disservice in a way by making it into chunks, because I haven't had the need for monorails like I did before. Can I respawn? Well, do you know what? That'll do. Also want a PT X-ray. Up though. Hmm.
With so much coming and going, transportation and storage hubs oriented around monorail systems were crucial. Might be some good ideas here for how you could set up a few of your own.
Not really. As I said, I just not really a need yet.
Faction, but not as underestimated ours. Their plans to mission to Sector Zulu without us are very impressive. Logistically and perfectly timed detection. A shame. Never considered an informant. All we need. I'll send you a signal. Listen. Me.
Alright, 2 down, 2 to go. Gotta quickly make sure that's still producing the drill bits to dig. Hmm. What do they do? 750 a thing?
Actually, I don't remember what this place was for. Maybe there were groundbreakers who had put them together just to have a place of their own. A tent was always good enough for me, but I wouldn't blame you for wanting to build a little home away from home.
Have been captured. Said they would be. So, the charges they will face, mission will resume. We will place together, and we will not. Why? Why would you have to guide them away from there? Because they have confessed to Temple already, so we must force them. Artifacts cannot and will not endeavor
destroy the artifacts or destroy whoever took them?
The contents of Sector Zulu have been sealed by, and all assets to command. Not all of them. Of the secured. You saw. Nobody is going anywhere. Both of us know that this is mission we will, when we return to Earth. Command, understand. Yeah, you will understand the consequences. Because I'm going to do my... You can face them.
Tap wires reclaimed. Return to Pulse room for placement.
It seems that Pacific had agents throughout the expedition, in addition to these listening devices.
Yeah, and it sounds like the Groundbreaker and I were two of those people who weren't going anywhere. Let's get all of these back to the Pulse room.
Tap wire 7. Connecting. Tap wire 8. Connecting. Tap wire 6. Connecting. Tap wire 5. Connecting. Tap wire. Circuit complete. Restoring full power to Pulse room. Automated removal of tap wire vocal distortion initiated. Stand by.
Oh, so I can hear it all non-redacted?
System, you told us these recordings were supposed to remain anonymous.
Earlier statements were aligned with security protocols for unauthorized playback.
But now authorized?
In other words, anybody who stumbled across the fact that we were all being spied on by these things would at least think their identities were being protected. But they weren't. Pacific built this room to do whatever they wanted.
Playback ready. Interact with console to begin. Playback initiated.
Beneath Sector Victor is like other places on Calyx, Sergeant. But we are now
Paladin's B and Sparks is A.
Sir, that isn't Pacific. That's... you.
That exists completely outside of my memory. But continue. Your actions have threatened the trust between all of us.
Please, tell me how to fix this. No.
Sergeant.
I would never do any of this. It must be fake. There'll be an imperfection in it somewhere. We just have to keep going. I want to go down there anyways. No.
A shame that they never considered something so simple as an informant. Sergeant, enough. You're going to damage the mechanism.
It was me? I went down there for... I don't even know, and I found the cubes? And you made me lie about whatever they did to me?
I do not fully understand what my own motivations would have been, but it would seem so, yes.
You ordered me to set people up. My own people. They trusted me, and I did it. I would never do that, but I did it.
No. You are being unreasonable with yourself. I can move as effortlessly through this recording as you.
We have enough distractions
You uncovered something powerful in Sector Zulu. Something clearly connected to what we have become. But whatever decisions you made from that moment on, you were trying to protect the expedition and the people in it, even from themselves.
For all the good it did.
And we know now that this was